Well, Miss Clark, I think it's of vital importance that all the employees of the Fred Grace Company be formally recognized once a year. And this year I want something really special.
Well, Mr. Grace, this year you will have something really special because my company's method of packaging is really different.
How?
Well, in the past we've produced corporate shows based on two factors. How you wanted to recognize your employees and how much money you were willing to spend. However, we now know that the specifics of an awards banquet are determined by the way you've treated your employees.
Sounds complex.
Well, what kind of year did the Fred Grace Company have?
Well, we had 3 slow quarters to start with. Then in the 4th quarter, we managed to rally and still show an increased profit from last year.
I see. So business was slow, you encouraged them to perform better, and showing grace under pressure, they exceeded your expectations.
In a nutshell.
All right. Well, then for your event, I suggest something like this. A hotel ballroom festooned with the company colors with a slogan, "Looks like we made it." And you will give an inspirational speech from this podium here. Give the 10 best employees a plaque inscribed with their achievements. A meal of prime rib will be served, followed by dancing by a music provided by a 5-piece jazz combo.
That sounds great.
Yes, it will be. You did encourage your employees.
No, I berated them.
You berated them?
Yes.
Ran around about the office, made irrational demands, pushed people to the limit?
Yes.
Do you have a nickname around the office?
Powerhead.
I see. Well then, Mr. Grace, I think I suggest something like this. A hotel ballroom in the Bahamas, festooned with company colors, emblazoned with the slogan, "You did a great job under lousy conditions." You will then give a speech from this podium here, apologizing to everyone and thanking them for putting up with your behavior. You will then present each employee with a check for $1,000. They can then enjoy a musical production of Cats, followed by a meal of prime rib, and dancing with the music provided by Boston Pops.
That sounds a bit excessive.
Mr. Grace, you are trying to rectify the errors of the past year in one night. These are the measures that must be taken.
Well, you're the professional.
Indeed. Now, I have a few more questions. Did you fire anyone?
Yes.
Why?
To scare the others into performing better.
Did they?
No.
Did you admit the firing was wrong?
No, but I know it now.
Did you seek the advice and expertise of your subordinates?
Well, once in February, I was stuck in a snowdrift, and I had the girls from the steno pool yank me out.
That does not count. Mr. Grace, do you identify more closely with Gandhi or Ivan the Terrible?
Who's Gandhi?
I see. Well, sir, for you, I suggest this. A hotel ballroom in Monte Carlo. The guests will travel there via the Space Shuttle Columbia. And, let's see. There will be a tank here, a dunking tank, where you will give a speech confessing your crimes against humanity. The tank, of course, will be filled with sulfuric acid. The employees will then be encouraged to dunk you into the tank. Let's see. While you plead and beg for your life, the Navy Blue Angels will fly overhead. Oh, don't forget the hotel ballroom will be festooned with the company colors and blazing with the slogan, "Forgive me for being such a terrible bastard." You will then appear in a sackcloth, present each employee with gold bullion, and then there will be a meal, prime rib, served with music provided by Paul McCarthy, Pete Townsend, Dizzy Gillespie, and the USC Trojan Marching Band.
I'm not sure if I can afford that.
Mr. Grace, owing to your performance as a manager, you can't afford not to.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't tell you about not allowing half-day Fridays during the summer.
You didn't allow half-day Fridays during the summer.
Is that bad?
Mr. Black! Mr. Grace, your execution will take place in a hotel ballroom on the moon. This, of course, is your head.